So you just got into sheet metal, you just passed your apprenticeship test and all that, got your interview, and now you're sent to a job. Well, what are you gonna expect, right? First things first, show up on time, and that means 15 minutes early at least on the site. That doesn't mean to the parking lot. I mean on site. That's huge. It's gonna play a big role how people are gonna perceive you on your first day. It's gonna show that you're responsible. Um, Secondly, make sure that if you're a sheet metal worker, you gotta have good snips. That's a must-have, and most of us, if not the majority of us, have a Midwest aviation snips. You can find those anywhere online. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but that's what I recommend. That's what I use every day. Another thing you want to do is make sure snips is that's your go-to tool for most of what you do. You're a sheet metal worker, that's your bread and butter tool right there. So you got to take care of those snips. Make sure that you have a can of snip grease. You can go to any hardware store, really, the Home Depot and all that. Go and ask them for snip grease, and just get yourself a little jar of it. Make sure you show up with it on your first day at work. If those snips take a shit on you, then your cuts are gonna look like crap. So make sure you take good care of those snips. That's gonna play a big role, like I said, in your quality, your efforts. So make sure that you get that can of grease snip.